Hey guys, welcome back. Episode 4 of Max and Dad Talk About Metal. It's been a few weeks. Huh? It's episode 3?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's episode 3, not episode 4. Okay, episode 3.
You knucklehead.
We're back with another episode. And this week we're going to talk about something that's close to my heart, which is thrash metal. Which is a genre of music that started back in the 80s and sort of blew metal out of the water. Well, it blew hair metal out of the water because it was such a great mix of punk and metal. Obviously, the obvious thrash metal bands, Metallica,
Megadeth.
Big Four, Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax. But there was heaps of other awesome bands, Exodus, even Sepultura, Overkill, Violence, all those guys. But
Sodom.
What we've got today is a little bit of a thrash metal revival, I guess. Some modern thrash metal.
Modern thrash, well, 2009. But still, Municipal Waste.
So what can you tell us about Municipal Waste? Who are these guys and why do they look like they're straight out of the 80s?
So they're obviously copying the style of the 80s in a good way. They're doing it perfectly.
They sort of dressed like Anthrax and SOD.
You know, with the white high tops and bullet belts and everything.
Nice.
Stupid lyrics and all.
Yeah.
They were formed in Virginia, 2001, obviously in Richmond.
So they have been around quite a while now.
So
they're pretty old.
19 years. But still,
years,
like, they're modern.
Yeah.
They're not straight out of the 80s.
No, that's right, yeah. It's definitely thrash metal revival. So tell us about this album you got, and where'd you get it, what's it called, and what's your favourite song?
Okay, so this album, this one with the Overkill partiers, they're, it's the Art of Partying album, which is one of their more popular ones. And I got it down at Heartland Records. You should go check them out. They're on Victoria Street. And it's a great album. My favourite track on it is probably Headbanger Face Rip.
I've got to agree.
On the side
it's probably
A.
my favourite, yeah.
But then on side B, Sadistic Magician is a great track as well.
Okay, yep, cool. So tell me a little bit about their style.
So their style is very punk crossover, like a lot of... If you've heard of Acides, they're a bit like them.
Oh, the Mexican punk band. Yeah, they're awesome.
There are a lot of bass solos, but then a lot of fast guitar as well, obviously.
Yeah.
Not as many solos as you might think. There are some.
Good, that's good.
Yes, very, very straight to the point. Awesome riffage.
So can we just mention some of the song names here, like Beer Pressure, Chemically Altered, Septic, Detonation, Radioactive Force, and Born to Party. So kind of like a mix between 80s like nuclear, acid rain, environmental stuff, but then kind of stupid keg party, like zombies partying.
Just look at the album cover.
Yeah, it's well done. It's pretty cool. But tell us a bit more about the people behind this band, because they're on Nuclear Blast. They've been on Nuclear Blast and Earache Records, which in the 80s and 90s were actual, like, really well-known thrash and death metal, grindcore album labels.
Yeah.
But who are the guys behind this, and what other bands are they in?
So they're in a lot of bands. Iron Reagan is another popular band that their lead singer...
Also a cool band.
...is in. His name is Tony...
Forrester?
Yeah, Tony Forrester. He's in quite a few thrash metal revival punk bands. So they're associated with acts such as Municipal Waste, obviously, Toxic Holocaust, Iron Reagan, and Cannabis Corpse, not Cannibal
Corpse,
not the death metal band.
Yep.
And they're obviously trying to revive the old 80s thrash metal style.
So Tony Forrester's a bit of a one-man thrash revival.
Yeah.
Probably listened to too many Anthrax records when he was a kid. Well, they're doing a good job of it. It definitely sounds good. It sounds... it's nothing new or interesting, but it definitely sounds to the T, like, you know, 80s, mid-80s thrash metal, which is pretty cool. Kind of skate punk,
skate punk,
thrash metal.
definitely,
I wonder where, if we go over to Spotify, I wonder where they're most listened to. Let's look up their profile, Municipal Waste. So
well.
surprisingly,
Santiago,
Chile. Not that surprising, but Mexico City's number 2. So bigger in Chile, but also big in Los Angeles. But we're not talking that big. We're only talking 5,000 listens in Chile. So they are pretty.
They're pretty new.
Pretty underground still.
Yeah.
Well, they're not new because they've been around for 19 years. But
they've played like Wacken and.
Oh, okay,
stuff,
yep.
So,
yep.
you know,
So
they've done some pretty big tours.
They're known on the scene, yeah. All right, so do you want to play us a riff from this album?
I can, yes.
You can, yeah. What are you gonna take us out with?
So I'm gonna take us out with the breakdown to track 4 on side A called Mental Shock.
Mental Shock. All right, let's go. And thanks for watching again. Max and Dad talk about metal. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you to all our subscribers already and likers. I hope you're enjoying the show. And it's been a couple of weeks, but we'll be back with a few more episodes we've got planned very soon. All right, Max. Let's take you out with take us out with a riff.
Okay. All right, guys. This is Mental Shock off the album that we were just talking about. Here you go. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching. Rock on. I'll see you next week.